What is going on, everybody? It's time for Chess and a Story. Yeah. This is a good one. So, just a heads up, every Friday from here on out, before noon, I'm going to be dropping a new Chess and a Story. I'll probably have it ready Thursday night so I can just, hit the button Friday morning. I'm going to aim for 9 o'clock, but it'll happen before noon. So, my buddy of 20 years at the time lost his job, had a wife, had a kid. He was the breadwinner, needed work. I own my own business. It's an S Corp. Told the kid, I was like, yo, jump in my truck. I'll train you everything I know. I'll let you use my truck for the road test. We'll get you up and running. And once you got your license, we'll share the truck. For half the month, you'll go out, make 2 trips to Cali. I'll take it for the other, 2 weeks, and we'll make between 5 and 6 grand. You'll have plenty of time to yourself. What more could you ask for, right? Sounds like a dream, right? Now, if I told you everything went smoothly, that'd be a lie. For example, when I was finally comfortable enough to fall asleep in the bunk when he was driving, first fucking time, he gets pulled over. He's doing 88 miles an hour in Wyoming in a 75. Most trucks are doing 65. Cop fucking takes him, brings him back to the car. He comes back fucking like all in tears and shit. He's like, I'm going to jail, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, you figure out, like, I'll get home on my own, like, you can take off. Cop's like, yeah, we take speeding very seriously here in Wyoming. I'm like, are you joking? They both start fucking bursting out laughing. There's water on his face, right? They got me good. So we are in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the truck stop, the Flying J. And I was buying everything for him because he didn't have spending money. Got him a pack of cigarettes. He's pouring his coffee. I'm like, yo, Rye. Gently tossed the cigarettes. It was like 6 feet away. Nice little spin on it. Dude doesn't try catching them. Hits his fucking chest. Drops to the ground. Hits his boot. Fucking tumbles like 2 feet. Touches another dude's boot. This guy picks up the pack of cigarettes and whips them across the store, trying to start shit. I'm like, are you fucking serious, you ManChild? I was like, you're supposed to be a professional driver? Are you fucking serious right now? You're gonna act like a little child? Manager comes over, walks over, gets in between us. I was ready to throw down. I mean, this dude is like 50 years old. He's a black dude from Chi-Town, acting like he's fucking hard and shit. Race don't matter. I'm just giving a description of who he is, right? So he was like, "Oh, the coffee's on the house, sir. You sir have a good day. Just don't worry about the coffee. We'll take care of it." Meanwhile, I'm not letting it go. I was like, I've never seen someone act like a fucking child over that. I was like, the shit didn't even fucking hit you. It basically tumbled and barely touched your fucking boot. You didn't even feel it. So we head outside. I catch a glimpse of his truck. It's like a 98 old Pete with a glider kit on it. Decent truck, not gonna lie. So we head out west, and in Wyoming, there's 3 treacherous parts. They call them the 3 sisters. There is Elk Mountain, there is Sherman, and then there is the Highway to Heaven. And right before we get to Highway to Heaven, a bad ice storm hits, right? And this ice storm is bad. This is a picture I took at the truck stop that I stopped at to get new wiper blades. This is literally my truck. So I didn't notice that they had closed down the highways. All the arms had stopped so no one can get on the highway. But the arm at the truck stop on-ramp was broke. Didn't know it. All these trucks started pulling. I'm like, yo, Ryan, let's bounce before we get stuck in here. Take the small bend. It's about 2 miles up the road before you hit Highway to Heaven. And I start going down the hill. I'm only going about 20 miles an hour. I see cops at the bottom, lights going. All the trucks didn't have traction to make it up the hill. They were all stuck trying to throw on chains. So I tap the brakes and nothing. My truck starts speeding up. 25 miles an hour, 30, 35, 40. I'm 80,000 pounds. I'm picking up speed like fucking no tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm going to kill everyone at the bottom of the hill. I'm going to be going up easily triple digits by the time I hit the bottom if I don't do something. So I thought fast, and I put half my truck in the snowbank. Half my truck was riding on the snow, and it took about a little more than a half a mile to slow back down to about 15, 20. Meanwhile, I'm blasting through the CB. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I just lost my fucking queen. like I said, before I slowed down, I was blasting my air horn, yelling through the CB, runaway truck, you know what I mean? The whole nine. Well, I get to the bottom nice and safe, and I didn't chain up. I kept up enough momentum where I was doing about 15 miles an hour. My tires were spinning just enough to get slightly enough traction where I crawled up the fucking hill to the point it was not steep, so I could just kind of be on my merry way. But that was the main reason. My buddy Rye said that he didn't want to do trucking after that whole time. He pins it down to that one time. So me and Rye pull up to Salt Lake City. We go to the Outlaw Saloon. This place gets absolutely wild. Mad good nights there. I'll throw up some pictures of how wild it gets. But we ended up meeting up with Big O and Polito, two other truckers from Rochester that are my good buddies. And I'll throw up a picture of us playing pool that night. And more or less, we got some drinks on to calm our nerves to hit the road the next day. So in the morning, we did our traditional Red Bull chug in the parking lot, and we split up to go our merry ways. Me and Rye were going west, and Big O and Polito were going back east in their two trucks. So we gear up, we head across the salt flats, we stop and take some pictures. Here's one of me. They were flooded that day. They had about a quarter-inch of water on them, and so I walked out mad far to take a couple pictures. Those shoes I washed about 20 times, and salt kept pouring out of them. Totally ruined them. Don't ever do that. So we finish monkeying around. We go through the rest of the salt flats. We hit the high desert in Nevada. We stop at Sparks in Reno. It's like a city cut in half. And Donner's Pass was closed there. So we go in the truck stop, and guess who's fucking there? Multiple states away, multiple hundreds of miles away. It's fucking Chirac fucking ManChild. Yeah, and he had a nice new fucking shiner on his truck. His bull rack, like that big metal bar in the front of his truck, was all banged up. So I'm guessing he did something, slid off the road. He did something to fuck up his truck. So it was kind of funny. But he was in line. I'm like, I think the exact words he was like, "Hey, Chicago, what's up, Chicago?" Wouldn't even turn. Wouldn't even give me the light of day. But it was him because of the fucking truck. You know what I'm saying? But another thing that bothered me, there was a young girl, like a lot lizard. Couldn't have been more than 15, bro. This has always bothered me to the day. Some fucking Arab dude fucking was asking us, like, should he hook up with her? And we're like, nah, dude, that's a child. And he ended up doing it. And that really bothered me. And it still does. But I think we got this dude on the run. And it's Queen. Well, we should have checkmate here, baby. But here's a picture of Ryan putting on the chains, and that more or less wraps up the story for today. Let's do this. That's checkmate. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I probably could have did it faster. But between the two rooks and the queen, I got this. But I hope that you enjoyed this, chess and a story. And that's the way the cookie crumbled. Oh, and I got a bishop. We're good. There's no way that he's gonna fucking end this. Yeah. Well, there it is, ladies. But I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think of my crazy-ass stories, and let me know what you want to hear next. But I do appreciate you, and you are one crazy-ass motherfucker just like me if you made it this far. Thank you.